So, training back today. We'll start off with reverse grip pull downs. Do a couple of warm-up sets, and then I'll do one all-out set. And then move on to some type of row, and maybe another row, and then a rear delt movement, and then some biceps. So, see how it goes. I'm doing reverse grip because for me, I feel like I get a better contraction in my lats and definitely a better stretch. I go back and forth from the neutral grip and the reverse grip. Depends how flexible I am from supination here. So we'll start off with a couple of warm-up sets and we'll see how that feels. And also, I don't know what it is about this pull down, or it's just my lower leg is not long enough, but I can't seem to be nice and tight down there, so I put these extra pads. And then contract my calves a little bit, so this pad is tight, and you're ready to go. Go a little wider. Go. So I did 2 warm-up sets so far. I'm gonna do I've done 2 sets so far, just warm-ups. I did 70 pounds, then 120, and then I'm gonna go 150, do a couple here, and then I'll be pretty much ready to go, and then I'll do 180, see how many I can do there. Every time I train the body part, which is around once a week, I'm trying to either improve my execution, do more reps with the same weight, or I'm doing more weight with the same amount of reps. So one of those 3 things is usually happening. So, and as I pull, I'm not trying to fully extend my elbow. I'm extending to about here, and then I'm letting my shoulder come up, and then I'm dropping shoulder, and then I'm pulling through and arching back a bit. And then I'm releasing, but I'm still feeling tension here, not feeling it in my hands. Feeling lat stretch, pull, And then I'm walking back down on lat, and then mid back when I arch. So I'm pretty much ready to go. Did a couple warm-up sets. That was 150. Did 3 or 4 reps, just kind of felt it. And I'll do 180 and I'll kind of see how it goes. Every time, the goal is to do as many as possible. So a full stretch of the lat, and then a full contraction. Arch the back a little bit, keep the elbows tight to the body. 1 set, 2 sets, as many as you can do. And then move on to something else, like some type of row, or do rear delts at the end. Or you could do rear delts on shoulders. It's not the biggest deal. You want to make these super tight. You don't want your grip to be a factor in this. Maximum contraction of the lats. Tighten it up. There we go. Okay, locked in. So I did 1 set of the reverse. So I did 1 set of the reverse grip pull downs, 180 pounds. I'm not sure how many I did. 8 maybe? I'll have to look back at the video and see, but it was somewhere around there. Now I'm gonna move on to this row machine for like mid back, lats, and of course there's a lot of upper back on every row, or a little bit of upper back on pull downs all the time. We'll do maybe 1 warm up set here, just kind of feeling it out. It's not really a warm up, I'm already warm, but I am wanting to feel the movement to make sure I have an understanding the connection to the Last time I did the entire stack on this thing, but it was just way too heavy. I think I got like 5, 6, and they weren't even that good. Just remember the first 2 reps were good. But I feel like I wasn't connecting as much as I could have. So I'm gonna lower it down to 13 and get a solid around 8, but it's still as many as I can do. It's the heaviest weight I can use with pretty close to perfect execution. Pretty good set. So you can see as I'm letting it go, I'm not just letting it pull me forward. I'm resisting the entire time. And I'm thinking about hands, handle, into the arm, into the cables. And I'm thinking about that weight going straight into my lats and mid back and upper back. Trying to turn my biceps off as much as possible. It's still going to be a big factor in any row or pull down. But I'm not thinking about pulling from the hand. I'm still thinking about pulling from my tricep, if that makes sense. Same thing. Pull back, shoulders back and down, like this. And there's a little arch in the back. And as I come back, I'm rounding a little bit. And then I'm pulling it back into that position. Done on this row. Might just do a rear delt movement. And that'll be it for back. Doing this rear delt fly for back of the shoulder, rear delt, and upper back. So you can't isolate muscles completely. The rear delt's gonna work with every rowing motion. The bicep's gonna work with every rowing motion. There's no bicep here really, but rear delts and back are gonna be used on this one. So, I think that's all I'm gonna do for back and rear delts. Do one set of biceps, probably. So I'm experimenting with this super low volume approach. This is the least amount I've ever done, but just kind of seeing how it feels. I kind of feel like I might go back up to more sets a little bit, but we'll see. It's all about progress. I mean, if you make more progress with less sets, then that's the answer. And it's just water with just some salt, again, just like the last video. I don't count how much salt or measure. I just kind of sprinkle it in for a couple seconds. So we just got this new bench here, and I was gonna do 2-arm barbell preacher curl, but it's not wide enough, so I'm gonna do a single arm dumbbell curl, which also feels pretty good. I'm not gonna, just make sure it feels right. Okay, that feels fine. So at this point, my biceps are already warm. I mean, they're fatigued at this point. Those are 25s. I'm gonna go straight to probably a 35. See how that feels. Okay, you're not gonna shrink, that's for sure. Almost anybody, a hardcore lifter, they take a week off the gym, they come back stronger, 9 times out of 10. Which means you're overdoing it, because your body wasn't recovering. Finally was able to recover, now you're stronger. So I did pull downs, a couple of warm-up sets. After the warm-ups, I did 1 all-out set, 180 pounds, reverse grip, and then I did that row machine for lats, mid back, a lot of upper back too. And then I did the rear delt, reverse pec fly, and then what did I do after that? And then I just did this, and then the 1-arm dumbbell row, or dumbbell, can't even think straight right now. 1-arm dumbbell preacher curl. 4 sets total. I think anywhere from 4 to 6 sets is a good sweet spot if you're really training hard, like all out sets. If you're not doing all out sets, then you could do, 10 plus sets. But it's pretty fatiguing if you go all the way to failure. So that's it. That's it for back and biceps, rear delt. Next workout is legs, leg day. I filmed the last leg day, but I just couldn't figure out how to get it on YouTube, man. It's like a learning process for me. I'm not sure how to really even edit videos or anything like that. Just filming the workouts and kind of seeing where it goes from there. So, that's it.